This is a very important story, and let me walk through my take, and then I want Lomez to go with it. And Blake has this phenomenal write-up here. I don't know if I'm going to get to all this, but it's worthwhile. So Doge is a special government employee project done by President Trump. Department of Government Efficiency. Who could be against that? Well, we know who could be against that. Every little gremlin of the regime is against it. So Elon Musk has brought in his all-stars. And these kids, when you meet them, they're kids, 19, 20, 21 years old. These are the best our country has to offer. I'm saying IQs that will melt the charts. I met one of them, and you could just tell. I mean, he is so smart. He is so switched on. Just that as an example, Luke Ferriter, one of them, won a $700,000 prize for figuring out how to use artificial intelligence to decipher ancient scrolls buried in the Roman city of Pompeii. He dropped out of University of Nebraska to take up a Teal Fellowship, which pays talented people a six-figure sum to drop out of college. Actually, I applied for the Teal Fellowship and didn't get it way back when. The good thing I didn't get it. In response to the fact that these young prodigies are working on the Department of Government Efficiency, let's put up these images, cut 92 through 95. They are now receiving death threats to their homes. Their personal addresses are being leaked. There is fantasizing going on all throughout of left-wing Twitter, which is called Blue Sky, to hunt them down. Let's please put up 92 through 95. Saying Luigi intensifies, which is a direct threat. Of course, the United Healthcare killer was named Luigi. Their personal information and addresses are now being made public. They're being hunted down. Antifa has been mobilized, which is the paramilitary arm of the Democrat Party, to go after these 19, 20, and 21-year-olds. And what are they doing? They're simply trying to make government more efficient and find duplicative costs and savings. Lomez, your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, this is typical of what we see from the left now. So first of all, these kids are the perfect embodiment of what we talk about when we talk about meritocracy. They are the best. These are the people we want running our systems and running our government. We don't want to scare away these people from public service. We need them. If we're going to fix this country, we need these kids. We need their brain power. We need their talents. And so the left, why are they so angry about this? One is they're out of ideas. Okay, they can't argue against the kinds of things these kids are doing. They know there's waste, but they don't want to admit to it. And so what do? They threaten, they ostracize, they are like cornered animals gnashing their teeth. And, frankly, I think it's largely impotent. Although they do want to do damage. They want to prevent these kids from being able to get jobs in the future, et cetera. And so we have to make sure, as if we're on the right here, that we protect these people. We make sure when they get out of government that they have a place to land on their feet. So that's number one. The other thing, too, here that's going on is for a long time, I think the left has felt entitled to this kind of young talent. The left has always assumed
that's exactly right.
That young, bright people are going to join their side. But there's been a vibe shift. Okay, this is palpable here, and we see it with kids like this. They don't want to join the left. They don't want to engage in this woke ideology that, frankly, has probably made them suffer quite a bit over the course of their young lives. And now they are on the right, and they are doing what we want them to do. And so this is something that the left is very afraid of, that there's going to be this massive shift. Well, it's too late. It's already happened. The other thing here is what these kids are doing is sorting through all the waste in our government and getting rid of it. The left also feels entitled to that money. Suddenly, these whiz kids come along, and they're going to turn off that spigot. So, they're angry for a lot of reasons, and now they're impotently lashing out at these kids. Frankly, I think it's beautiful what these kids are doing. I am so happy to see them, and we need to support them at all costs.
And just look at across the board here, and this is very important. We have this mass movement where we have Caroline Leavitt, 27. We have these 19, 20, 23-year-olds. I mean, this is a generational takeover. You have this incredible senior staff, Sergio Gore. You got JD, who have the VP, who's young. You got Stephen Miller, who's in his 30s. This is the untold story of this administration because they're so... The media just doesn't cover anything. This is a Gen Z millennial takeover of the federal government. And we always thought it would be coming from the left, but this is the geriatric, the kind of nursing home regime that has been glide pathing the country into oblivion. No, the young guns are taking over the country for the better, defending the president, issuing executive orders. Well, the president's issuing them, but putting them on the desk and authoring them.
Yeah.
It is a generational shift. Lomez, you're great. Come back anytime.